From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Leading off tonight
now in the box,
Pittsburgh,
Adam Frazier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Frazier.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Gray has his target. Here it is on 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. To his left, Peraza. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First offering on its way. Hot shot down the line, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Marte off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Marte leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jeanette is there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First delivery to him on the way. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and the straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep in the game, and he can rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses up and in. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Here it comes, the 3-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the first baseman, Joey.
In is Joey Votto now. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's got 5 base hits in 27 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Three and 2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
That misses. 1-2. None out. Runners at first and second. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The 3-2 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
In now for the Reds, Scooter Gennett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Two balls and a strike to Gennett.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Fouled off. Winker on second. Votto is over at first with 1 away. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To Frazier at the bag. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bell playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his third season as a major league player. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates first baseman.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Puig. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. To third. And there's out number 2.
Batting it, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. And it's 1-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Yasiel Swing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
In now, Scott Schebler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza, his batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's got 12 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2 as he chases the slider. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll move to the third with no score. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Jameson Taillon. 9-1-2 due up.
Jameson Taillon.
Gray's ready. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Taillon on at first, nobody out. Again a 1-2. Pitch popped up. Votto has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he
Now
wants to
batting,
do is get on
left
base
fielder,
and take advantage
Corey
of the strength of his game,
Dickerson.
which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Tucker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have a bunt, or you could even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
In now, Sonny Gray. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Winker. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1, and he fouls this one off. Barnhart, the runner at second with one away. And he struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Joey Votto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The set and the 1-0. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And he pops it up. Gonzalez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Francisco Cervelli. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Gray gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Puig, and no one will track it down. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Moran.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. Ripped down the line. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
The right fielder, number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Number 2, shortstop.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Standing in now, Eric Gonzalez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jamison Taillon, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent toward first. On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pirates lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Suarez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Swing and a ground ball to third, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Lead off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 delivery. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. He's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
The 1-2 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I don't know if there was any intent behind that pitch, but it certainly opens up the outer half of the plate with this next one.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And it's quickly 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Jose Peraza, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the Pirates 2 and the Reds nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. 1 out, nobody on. High and away, not close. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Dickerson at second with 2 down. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Popped up. Suarez has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in once again, Jose Peraza. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Two balls and a strike to count. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's